Right. I have an update on an interesting phenomenon which is happening right now. This is the rotation that closed the day, and this is the one that automatically gets created once UTC opens. For the moment, quite a good amount of open interest has is being added here on BTC USD on Bybit, and we are starting to see the same picture here on Bitmex. So essentially, now that we are starting to see the pickup of one side that is starting to overwhelm the other at a location that could provide some sort of bounce after the day that we had, that it was more or less a sell-off. What look, we have this structure, same as how we play earlier, that we had the big drop, trapped participants and up, big drop, trapped participants that could be very well be here, and those would be our shorts in case we are playing shorts here. This could easily rip up here if you are invalidating here. For instance, that's way quite a bad idea to invalidate this way. Um, in these cases, I think going with a wider stop loss to avoid these spikes can be quite a good idea, even though if you have to sometimes use a smaller position size due to that. Well, I think that due to the location of the trade, we decide to invalidate here and we aim for new lows in case shorts succeed. This 5 minute price structure. I still believe that the trade will offer a good risk to reward opportunity. In any case, what I wanted to show is one of the ways I use to monitor order flow on footprints, and at the same time use the DOM. This is the DOM. This is essentially the order book on BTC and on the exchange I monitor. So we have this uptick on open interest with this as the delta of the same period was mainly positive. My interpretation of this picture of these two rotations is that there are entering a good amount of longs, of new longs, after the daily closing. So the next condition for, and we were targeting this area where we wanted to enter a BTC short. Um, the condition we are experiencing right now is the bid in a certain way being more populated than the offer. So if this is the second way in which we can assess the path of this resistance. One is based on the market structure. On the market structure shows us this gap and this gap that are easy paths to the price action to move towards, because essentially no one, and why this is my thought after all. The reason why is a path of the resistance is because here the offer side is not as populated as it should. So imagine this. Look, we have almost nothing in this area, almost nothing on this area. We have, of course, populated this area here with the best bid and offer, but it's thicker on the buy side. So based on these two assessments, unless these uh, limit sell orders actually execute, price will go higher, because that is actually the the definition of path of least resistance. So with that in mind, we will now come back once this development happens, and we'll make an assessment whether to short here BTC or not.